This project focuses on North Staffordshire's relationship with the copy from a number of perspectives, looking at ceramics from a cultural perspective, technological perspective, and from a social perspective. The significance of being here, the Brampton Museum, really is the first museum I visited as a child growing up in Newcastle. So it's got a very personal significance, but also historically, the area I grew up in, North Staffordshire, Bradwell, has this history, an amazing history, which has kind of got forgotten about really. We all know the key figures of industry, Wedgwood and Spode, but what this project is hoping to shine a light on is the knowledge base which was here pre kind of industrial revolution, which was the formulation of technologies which were then instrumental to the success of industry later. So 1690s, John and David Ehlers. There's then a carrying on a tradition of making redware with the Samuel Bell factory, which is on the site of Lower Street in Newcastle-under-Lyme. Again, making wares which are made to imitate kind of rock, agate, and also Chinese teapots, again their production, slip cast again. But also it has this amazing history of early porcelain development, which again gets marginalised in that history. In 2017 I was working at the Victoria and Albert Museum doing a residency, and it got me interested in this early period of North Staffordshire ceramics known as chinoiserie, this kind of imitation of Chinese wares. But I was very interested in the slip, the error of the copy, because that early period of chinoiserie, the materials, no one really knew how to make porcelain during that point. The kind of skills to make porcelain were not quite there. Behind me are some, I guess, kind of copies of early porcelain manufacturing in North Staffordshire from the New Hall site in Shelton, and also Mason's factory there, their kind of production of chinoiserie. So I was kind of digitally extracting the patterns from these objects. I was very interested in the interaction of new technology as a form of copying. So 3D scanning, also using mechanical means like photocopying. So it's this kind of layering just through very lo-fi kind of digital printing methods, which I was then interested in being more ambitious with in terms of putting them back into another material, textiles. I still see them as ceramic, but it's this transfer of ceramic knowledge into another material. And I guess what the project is attempting to do is put people back in touch with their cultural identity of place and celebrating that history and knowing about this history rather than the key figures.